It's another hot one today as we have some very, very difficult fixtures. I mean, technically none of them are the big teams in the league, or one of them is, but still, it's gonna be a fight. As welcome back, guys, to episode number 9 now of season number 2. It's a bit of a long season, this one, but of course, we are in the running for everything. And if you don't know what I mean by that, make sure you go and watch the previous 2 episodes and smash the subscribe, like and notification bell out of those. But make sure, if you're clicking them a lot, that they are turned on. Subscribe button needs to be great, and the bell as well. As the calendar for today, Betis, who are doing okay this season. They've fallen down a little bit since the last one, as we've had a very, very good month, scoring 10 goals in our last 2 games this week. Let's make it hopefully 15 the way it's going, as then we have Levante in the Cup away, the semi-final. I really want to play that one, but I've come to the conclusion we've won the Copa de España before. We can simulate these games. Still, we are winning on aggregate, and I do want to focus on the league, as Almeria is going to be simmed. Saying that, Sevilla is going to be played, and then we're going to play, of course, the Champions League second leg against Ajax, because that is big. We did manage to get a 4-2 victory over them last time out. Spoiler alert, as these are in 8th. We are at home in this one, but we have got a slightly tired team. Garcia, Torres, Depay, Ansu Fati, who's our top scorer at the moment. But I don't really see any rotations. I have switched the bench up slightly. Gonzalez is on there. Gavi is in the lineup. And I don't want to walk you through it because it's the usual suspects. They're always playing each game. So straight into it today. Get focused. Play 8th. Play 6th. Play a Champions League group game. Or knockout game, should I say. And get the points in every single one. And in this one, it is a battle between the best home record and the best away. So it should be a good one. As Rui Silva in goal, we've got Montoya, Miranda, Holgate and Ruiz. Miranda actually an ex-player of ourselves, as James Ward-Prowse is sitting with Edgar, Rifat, I'm going to just say Rifat for that one, Tello, Nabil Fekir still playing and still 85 overall, with Adazuk Milik up front. Team with experience all over the field, I would say, and a very good lineup. As let's get started, shall we? Frankie de Jong across into Pablo Gavi. He gets his league start after a very impressive game against Osasuna. Sat out for the Champions League, but you never know, if he plays well again, he might be back in the Champions League squad. As Dest running away right here into Frank Kessié. Now onto Frankie de Jong. Unlucky there. It is good keep ball as Christensen through that gap. Frankie de Jong, Memphis Depay, Gavi just taps it onto Ansu Fati there. That's a brilliant ball. Can he get his 14th of the season? Just denied by Rui Silva as Gavi keeps it alive. Onto Ferran on the edge. Ferran goes to swing, defender tackles, but still fortunately bounces for him. We're just absolutely all over them like usual at the start of games. As Memphis Depay get that out wide. Ferran just whipped that into Ansu, who wins his header, but saved. Very nice performance though. 12 minutes in, I've got to say, as look at this. We are just literally all over them. We are built up from the game against Ajax, and we want more in the league. As a cross is headed away by Victor Ruiz. Gavi tries to take it down. Memphis does. Frankie de Jong with a good touch. He's on a couple of goals at the moment, but that's not testing enough. Still really enjoying the way we're playing as Milik goes backwards into Edgar right here. And Betis made with an attack. That's a good pass into Milik. Des with a block. It's in the back of the net, but they've given a penalty instead. Penalty kick to Betis at our place, the best away record, and they have the chance to prove why. Serginho Dest handballs it, but still they did score. I'm surprised it got called back. It's going to be Nabil Fekir against Ter Stegen. If we save this, it'd be good. And we do save the penalty kick. Betis fans and players and staff must be absolutely fuming with that decision by the referee. We have been let off the hook big time. It was their first attack of this game, of course. 23 minutes into this one. Scored a goal. Not counted as Miranda running round the houses and Kessié tackling him. Just get this away. Very unlucky, but what would be even better after that is if we went up the other end and scored for ourselves. It's Gavi, Memphis Depay making a run in behind the defence. It's Memphis Depay opens his body up and he does score. Oh my days, the controversy in this game. But I do not listen to it like Memphis Depay doesn't. Fingers in the ears. We lead 1-0. Big goal as well. Gavi with a brilliant assist. He's playing really well at the moment. and it is just literally past Rui Silva in the goal. Easy as you like, and we will take that all day long as Victor Ruiz into Christian Tello. They're not going to sit back and just let it happen. They've got a very aging team as well, I've got to say. A load of 30-plus players, but they've got experience to get in the box here. Milik, Kessié with a block. It falls to Nabil Fekir. And now James Ward-Prowse. Very surprised he's in Betis as Nabil Fekir going around. That's a good pass into Milik. And it is level. They have the goal they did deserve from before. And it is Milik who gets it. Paul puts it in the goal. As look at this. Just good passing. Nabil Fekir with a back heel of dreams. And Ter Stegen sticks out a foot for it. Eric Garcia not close enough. 1-1 on the night. A time we don't want to be giving away points to other teams. It looks like we're going to do that at half time here as Dest running forward. We've kind of been lucky to actually be at 1-1. It should be 2-1. They've had the ball in the back of the net twice, but we've dominated the game. So story of the save so far as Gavi has it in the middle. Dest making a running behind, almost finding him. Gavi seems to be the one trying as that's a pass into Ansu. A brilliant pass. Tried to get past Miranda who stuck his foot out and not long left. One added minute. Mazraoui, don't do that here. They've gone backwards though, so it should be half time soon. Gavi to keep this alive, and yes, the whistle is blown. 1-1. Teams getting tired as well. We're just not doing as well on chances. They've had more expected goals, so something needs to change. Really ain't great from us as they've got a man down. Number 27 for them, my lucky number, as Memphis Depay running forward. He's got Frankie de Jong in front of him. Can we get this goal straight away? Good footing from Mason Holgate, of course, another Englishman in their team, and almost a good pass was Rifat, who's gone down as, oh, we almost had that. Edgar making the tackle in the middle of the park. Christian Tello goes backwards to Victor Ruiz, and that's tried to be a killer pass. Easily read by Andreas Christiansen, should I say. As Memphis Depay on a good turn. Gavi's in front of him. And Gavi making inward roads right here. He's got the defender on him. He's past the defender. Gavi puts that wide. And a rather controversial change, but I want Memphis for the cup game, of course. Richarlison comes on for the goal scorer with half an hour to go, giving us plenty of time to get him in this game, as it's talking about Levante next. Really just hope we don't bottle that one as Ward-Prowse further back. We just need to get all the points out of this, because then, if not, it might have been worth the simulation. Kessié with a good tackle though. Richarlison in front. That's a good ball for him to run onto. It's Richarlison, the Brazilian. He's got Gavi in support. He takes a touch off Holgate, but it is not enough. And Pablo Gavi has us in front. A goal and an assist for the youngster. And he is on form. It's brilliant from Gavster, as look at this. Richarlison running onto that pass. What a ball it was from Kessié, winning it and putting it up the field. And into the back of the net from Gavi. Selfish play that is from Richarlison. Love that from my striker. Just come off the bench as well. He's fighting for a place now. I can see a bit of fighting him. He doesn't want to leave or go out on loan, which I was kind of thinking about for this third season that's coming up, but hey ho, we'll just let it slide as Eric Garcia passes that into Frank Kessié. Now into Frankie de Jong. He's going to go down the line rather quickly into Ferran Torres, who cuts inside himself, but nothing from it. And Nabil Fekir in the middle of the park with a pass onto Ward-Prowse, trying a 1-2. Kessié, man of the match by far in this one, winning the ball right there. Even though Gavi's had a good game, Kessié's been immense. As Ansu Fati, I want to bring him off, but can he come off to a goal? He can! Top bin. Game should be wrapped up now. We'll celebrate over in this corner. Betis have been outdone. Don't have to think about that disallowed goal anymore because we've outplayed them. Can finally think about rotations for the next game as it's a brilliant slipped in ball. Running through on goal. And just passed into the top bin. And Nico Gonzalez and Adama Traore come on for Ansu and Frankie de Jong getting the rests for the cup game as Kessié through the middle. Could it still be more? Of course, we're on really good goal scoring form at the moment and we've got 13 minutes left. And this second half has shown that there's only been one winner in this game as a ball around the corner. Loren, the old man up front now, passes it back to Paul. They've only been in our box this time in this second half, and they might actually score from it. Milik shot is blocked by Garcia. Pass forward, foul given. I mean, I would have rather the full-time whistle blown as Kessié should whack this, and it should be. There we go. Don't appreciate Richarlison getting clattered into by his ex-teammate Holgate, but a 3-1 victory. It doesn't matter. He's not injured. We move on, as we are on flames. So semi-final second leg, here we come, as it's Dani Olmo talking about not getting played regularly. That's literally the only game you haven't played because of fitness. Calm down. You guys may be screaming, why isn't Gavi playing this next game? But I'm going to take him out for the cup one. Just rotational. We've got so many good midfielders. It's unreal. Even Pedri's on the bench. Nico Gonzalez is out of the squad. As Ter Stegen is in goal. Mazraoui, Garcia, Christensen and Cucurella at the back. With Kessié now a higher rating. De Jong and Dani Olmo. Dembele comes in with Depay and Ansu Fati. Ferran takes a rest. But I think we should still be winning this game away from home. As long as we don't lose 2-0 or more, I'll be happy, as it's a 2-1. I thought with the aggregate thing that was penalties above, but no. 2-1 victors. Ansu Fati, Campagna and Memphis sends us to the final. The second year in a row, as that was close, and it will be an El Clasico final. Very, very big right there, but they just squeezed past Sevilla. Very happy with that, as I'm also happy with the fact we've got our 5-point gap at top of the league as we play Almeria in a simulation. Hopefully we're good enough, as here is the team. And no offence to Almeria, but it's a team we should be beating with this squad we've got out easily. As Pedri's come in and Ferran Torres. They are the two changes, as Dani Olmo's really got to work on his fitness. He is always absolutely shattered. Don't understand that one, but just get on that training ground, I guess, as we play them away from home. 16th. It should be a game we're winning to keep our 5-point gap. 3-3 with Almeria. They've actually kept us to a point. Memphis, Roberto, Diego Souza, Ansu Fati, Diego Souza again, and Dani Olmo off the bench. But it's a game we should be winning. And on to Sevilla next, as we've luckily kept our gap at top spot to 5 points. I have no idea how that is possible, as we've got 9 games left as well. These are in 5th. This should, if it isn't already, confirm our Champions League place. Not technically, but in my mind it would anyway. As do I make any changes? Dani Olmo did score. But Pedri, I've got to go with the youngster, don't I? So same team that did draw, but it drew when we made the changes to go ahead and play Sevilla. And the team we face here, Yacine Benoui still in goal. Montiel, Ginter, Gabriel and Augustinsson is at left back with Thomas Delaney and Maximovic sitting midfielders with Danny Parejo there as well. Mora, Mia and Munir rhyming. That as we want to get back to winning ways. We did score 3 goals in that last game, but conceding 3. I know Ronnie Araujo is gone, but still, that ain't good enough as Kessié, should I say, not Dest. Kessié clipped, but he still keeps on going. He's been by far the best player today. Absolute tank of a man as Lucas Moura is around us though. And Montiel into Moura. Kessié to easily collect that one as the ball goes forward. Can we get past him, Ansu? Come on. Oh, Ginter just literally stood still and let Ansu run into him as Cucurella coming to put the pressure on. He's got to start over Dest. Of course, a Barcelona lad before, as Pedri wins that one. On to Frankie de Jong and Ferran. What can Ferran Torres do right here? He's got to be better in games. Mazraoui, the same. Now into Ansu. Just couldn't squeeze it through. Already getting slightly closer, as that is a perfect ball over to Lucas Moura, and Cucurella does superbly well to tackle him right there. Just fizz that forward. Brilliant stuff from our left wing back, who likes to attack. But Ansu is doing nothing right at the start of this game. He just keeps losing it, as it's a ball onto their right back. Montiel in the middle. Rafa Mir 1-0. All come from Ansu Fati, that one. He needs to improve. Not the best of starts, and a ball just out wide. Just an easy touch past Andreas Christensen, and Mazraoui doesn't come across. It's Eric Garcia's man though. 1-0. Not too impressed with that, as Kessié keeps it away from his man into Pedri. Pedri forward to Memphis Depay, and a ball in behind. Here we go. Ansu Fati, can he do something right here? He just gets it to Memphis, but it was a stretch. Into Frankie. Not good. We are struggling quite a bit, as Christensen running into the middle. Mark Cucurella coming across to try and mark his man. He's the one who's trying, as Maximovic into Thomas Delaney. It's not been a good half. Sevilla have maybe been the better team, in fact, as Pedri with a block. Frankie de Jong onto Ferran, and this is where we need to try and get away. Ferran lifting it over the top, but that's Gabriel's all day long. Really not the greatest, as a ball whipped in. Lucas Moura, not the tallest, so that will get headed out into Frank Kessié. Turn from Memphis Depay. Keeps away from his man slightly. Kessié now. Ansu Fati trying to just keep the ball but lift it forward, and it's not working out for him. If he ever has to come off in a game, it should be this one. However, that is a brilliant turn then when I say that, as Memphis Depay to keep on running, and he's lost it now. We just can't get past the defence. We really are struggling as Christiansen got in there, and we've literally got no added time left. There we go, whistle blown, 1-0 Sevilla. A sweaty goal separates us at Camp Nou, and it's not what I want. They're dominating on stats as well. And this is with our fully fit first team, which is concerning me, as Ferran straight away around the corner. Has the team done the justice, though? That's got to be a foul. Memphis Depay has stayed down, and it looked a bad one as well. Very unflattering tackle, as Richarlison's going to have to get onto the field right now. And to be fair, he's played well recently, so I'm not too concerned about him coming on, as what a ball that is. Ansu, terrible all game. Can he make up? He can't. Bono saves, but it's in the back of the net now. And that's against the run of play, you've got to say, from the first half. But in this second, we've started stronger. And Ansu took a deflection, but the worst performance from him still ends up with him scoring. Look at this. It's a save, a good one from the keeper, but he doesn't give up on it. He beats the defenders to it, and Ginter just bobbles it into his own top bin. 16 for the season as Kessié wins that ball straight away as well. Richarlison, good toe peg onto Ferran, and that's a good one too. And we in for the second. Richarlison is! We've turned the game on its head. No time for a chicken dance here. We've got to go into them fans. As the Brazilian, off the bench, he's really doing the business. He's actually on form. He set this goal up, he started it, and he most certainly finished it. Bottom bin, side netting. What more can you ask for from a sub? For our Champions League football next season and our gap at the top of the league, that is a big goal, as he's got to pass on again. He's come off the bench to be amazing, as Pedri should have scored though. Unlucky from the youngster. Head turning like a chicken right there. Speaking of the chicken, I'm going to aim for Richarlison in this box. Front post. Lucas Moura is the one who gets it away. Still headed down. Andreas Christiansen with the strike. Still blocked. But we'll take this ball back again. This is more like it in this second half. Finally woke up. Frankie de Jong into Richarlison again. Tackle. But we do keep the ball. He's back on his feet and with it, as he's just going to poke that out wide. Ferran. Dip that over the top. Frankie de Jong. Unlucky, but we fight for the ball straight back again. Chasing it down as the ball's forward. Win that header, Mazraoui. Perfect as Frankie de Jong centrally. Pass off is a good one. Kessié keeping it. Still keeping it. Out to Ferran Torres. Torres to run into the middle of the park. Little smart turn there. Gives it to Mazraoui. What can the Moroccan do right here? Behind him, into Ferran. We've got a man in the middle right there. What a ball. Ansu Fati. What a save from Bono, though. Brilliant stuff, as we'll take this shot corner, as it does work out. No one came short when I asked them to, though, as we'll get this round the corner. Pedri on the angle. Stopped, but still Kessié. And that is to no one. Was unlucky as we still search for this third. Maximovic. Christiansen coming a long way to block. And he does. Very nice from our centre-back. Montiel now in the middle. Delaney through to Lucas Moura. Luke de Jong, our ex-player. Ter Stegen coming a long way, and they've kept it in. Get back in your net, Ter Stegen. As Augustinsson, look at the space, and a good save. As I don't have a clue why he was given that much time in the box. But still, we'll kind of try and ignore that. Although they've got the ball back. Luke de Jong saved. Backs to the wall right here as we hold on to this slim lead. Ousmane Dembele on. And Gavi on for Pedri, as that's a header away. Can we get underneath that, Ferran? We don't. Thomas Delaney, it would be gutting if they scored here. They've kept the ball. Luke de Jong, Garcia, Maximovic. Brilliant save. What a save from Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, as it stays us in front. But another corner. Away, please. There we go. That's more convincing. Can you even run onto your own ball, Ousmane? He cannot. But the final whistle goes. Ter Stegen's save is the game changer. What a big save it is. Gets us the 2 extra points. And we move on after that brilliant win. It is lovely stuff. As how long is Memphis out for? 4 weeks? A month without Memphis, I guess, is alright. Now we've got Richarlison, who's actually playing decent enough to warrant that place. We've got Aubameyang on the bench now. Can he still do it off the bench? And the team that we choose for the second leg against Ajax is as follows. We've got Ter Stegen in goal. Mazraoui, Garcia, Christiansen and Dest threading into the defence. with Kessié, De Jong and Dani Olmo coming in. Mr. Champions League so far proving to be, because they're the only games he's bloody fit for, as Ferran is on the right, Richarlison is up front and Ansu stays in despite his shaky start to last game. We've got Adama that I think I'm going to put on the bench actually, because we do have the lead in this one. Saying that, they did score 2 goals against us last time. This time it's Camp Nou. I would like more goals to scare the opposition that we can possibly have in the future. So let's go into it. And let's have a look at the Ajax team. We can look through this. They've rested Jay Gortner. Oh, they must have sold him. No, he's on the bench, the goalkeeper, who had a steamer against us last time. Maligan at right back, Timber, Martinez and Schurz, Alvarez, Berghaus and Klaassen, with Kudus, Haller and Tadic. They've even changed the goal scorer of 1 goal, Wegnant, from right back. What is the manager doing? Ten Hag must have already set off for Manchester United, because that does not look like correct decision making that he'd probably make, as Kessié with a pass through to Ferran Torres. That's around the corner onto Mazraoui, the ex-Ajax man himself. That's a good pass on. Dani Olmo already gets it mixed up on his feet. And I'd love just a smooth sailing game in this one. No pressure. Whatever you do, boys, don't let them score the first goal, as Ajax ex-player Dest. Both of our fullbacks are ex-Ajax, with a tackle of Sebastian Haller into Kudus. Block right there. Kessié with a pass away onto Richarlison, as we've got the run in front of us. It's a good run. Ansu Fati's here, and we've got the run through the middle of Dani Olmo, who it couldn't squeeze to. Seems like an interesting game, this one, as they seem a little bit panicked, as do we at moments, as Maligan running down the wing. Kudus, we seem panicked, trying to get it out, as Kudus with the shot, to Stegen with the save. Understandably so, to be fair. They are coming out of the blocks and attacking our goal more than we're doing theirs, but as long as they don't score first, it's an important statistic in games, as Kessié can't get that pass around the corner into Davy Klaassen, the captain. Berghaus out wide. We'll just keep watching Kudus, because he seems like a threat. Ter Stegen, or Des should I say, mark him. Why am I saying Ter Stegen? As Berghaus getting his way into the box, and we concede a corner through Eric Garcia. Chance for them to whip it in right here. Just everyone mark up, please. That's in. Martinez with the header. Ter Stegen with the catch. He will take that, as Kessié clipped on a tackle. Ansu through to Richarlison. Frankie de Jong at the side of him, but Richarlison turns in the middle. Smart turn as well. Back heel onto Dani Olmo, who's past the defender on the volley. He's good at them. And Ferran just to tap it home. We lead in the second leg, and that takes it to 5-2 on aggregate. That's a big goal, that one. That should be the cushion as well. They need to score 3 in less than 90 minutes, which shouldn't be easy for them. Keeper just couldn't tap it the whole way, as Sebastian Haller challenging for a header, not winning that at all. And just an easy rollout from Ter Stegen. We'll go again. If we get another one, I think we could rotate the team, even though I know things, and well, nothing is impossible in this tournament, of course. We know what Barcelona do themselves and get done to them. Liverpool, Roma, but then of course you've got to remember PSG as Dest. That's a good ball in, and a brilliant save from Pasvia, that one. I think that's their old man goalkeeper, as we'll take the short corner. No rush to take it. Dani Olmo to the edge of the box. Frankie de Jong, this is a good one. Ansu through bodies. Easily saved there though, as Ansu Fati around the corner. Ferran Torres in the middle. Richarlison on a turn, and keeper should be catching that. He really should be catching that. We'll whip this in just because it's before half-time, as that's easy for the goalkeeper. And there is the whistle. 1-0 in the home leg with a 4-2 win elsewhere. We'll take that for now. Brilliant stuff, as Ferran Torres starting this half off with the ball down the line. And that's a rough challenge from Richarlison. He's injured his man as well. Probably not needed. Probably getting booked. A bit aggressive from him. So bad for the man who's down, but they've decided to play on, not us. Richarlison into Dani Olmo, who should just be able to get down this left-hand side. Will be kept on side, but Ansu too slow with the back heel. Sebastian Haller in the middle. He's behind our defensive line now, but they've completely outdone Andreas Christensen as they're getting closer to the goal. Goes backwards into Maligan, the right back. Back again into Alvarez. Berghaus. Davy Klaassen. Moving slightly this way now, as Tadic has slipped that through, and Ter Stegen, big save. He has really been on form today as Davy Klaassen. That's a good turn, and that's a very good turn. It's Klaassen again forward. Sebastian Haller round the corner, just watching his men. As Schurz Has to try and turn, but it's a good tackle from Ferran Torres to run forward with it. Keep on going, Ferran. Keep on going down this wing. Brilliant work. Keep on going. Now can you cut inside? That's amazing from him. Again with a pass into Frankie de Jong across the middle. Ansu Fati hits Richarlison in the face. It goes through to Richie, who can't get his shot off. And I was right in saying he has got booked for that earlier challenge as Gavi across the field. Ferran Torres cuts inside. Pass on to Richarlison and Gavi. Now he's cut away. Adama down the line. This could be good. Adama into the middle. It's past everyone. Oh, that was a chance. And Eric Garcia onto Adama right here as then Richarlison round the corner. Gavi looking for a ball through right here onto Ferran, who's actually come onto this other wing. Decided not to take him off and take Ansu off instead because Ansu's proven to be the important player at the moment. That should have gone in, however, as it's only going to be a 1-0, I think, in this one, but we'll definitely take it. I mean, there's no coming back for them as Richarlison keeps this ball. Gavi, Frankie de Jong round the corner. Frankie de Jong scores again against his former club. And he cannot celebrate 3 goals against Ajax. Funny how he only scores against his former club. We'll get Cucurella on. Why not? Give him a run out. As that is a very good finish into that left-hand side. Very good stuff as the final whistle goes. It was a 2-0 win, not a 1-0. But we take it anyway. Brilliant stuff, and through to the quarterfinals of the Champions League. And Barcelona saying we're meeting targets, which is brilliant, but I don't understand why our manager rating's at 78 if we are doing so, as we have a 7-point gap in this league at the moment, which is brilliant. Games have been rescheduled and money gifted to us as, can we see the Champions League standings through this menu, not looking at it through the other one, as it is Atalanta we have. Okay, out of all them draws, I think that's the team I would have wanted. Very nice to us. Inter, PSG, Real, Bayern Munich, Atletico and Napoli. Napoli or Atlanta. Brilliant stuff. I will take them all day long. A little bit weird to see no English teams making it as well. No Manchester City or anything, as 2 rotations, Cucurella and Pedri, and we're already fully fit and raring to go for this next game against Cadiz, which is a simulation in the league, which I never like to do. Actually, when are the Champions League games next? We have a break. Then we've got the Espagnoli derby. We've got the final. I don't think that'll be in the next episode, but the one after. We've got both legs in next episode, I think. We should fit them both in. Very exciting, but Cadiz, to be simulated, please don't draw like Almeria. Oh, we draw like Almeria. Pereira and Kessié with ours. 8 points is the gap still. However, they do have a game in hand now, Real Madrid. And if they win that game in hand, the gap goes to 5, which is still quite good, but I would have liked it to be better. And Sociedad can actually make that gap. Look at them down there sneaking up. They could go above Atletico, even Real, if Real don't win that game. Interesting stuff, but we do sit top spot. We're still on for the quadruple. Unbeaten today, despite 2 disappointing draws. But we'll take them. How many months is that unbeaten now? That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. 5 months unbeaten. Levante was the last team to beat us. And apart from that, that's unbeaten. And we got beaten there once, but it was the first month that let us down, wasn't it? Just losing the Atletico Madrid game. But still, I am very happy with how we've turned things around. I want to see our stats before we leave today. We are 3 losses, 8 draws, 18 wins. Beautiful. Beautiful. As thank you guys for watching this episode right here. This is unfortunately the end. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell as well, so you do not miss anything in the future, as I will see you all in the next one. Take care guys, in a bit, and peace.